sometimes all it takes is a person just want to be able to express themselves free of judgment.
Right.
But then especially a person of the faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's already a stigma. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to judge or they're going to say this, or I can't say this around there. But whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But to be able to come into a situation, an environment where you can actually say, like you just said, hey, just say what you got. Just say how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say how you feel. I tell you, that was one of the most impactful times I've had in my spiritual walk. Is when I was going through a serious situation, and my pastor said, "Kendra Jones, if y'all haven't seen Overcoming Forgiveness from season 1, he was on there, yeah. But comment, I was like, hey, right here, right now, tell God how you feel." Huh? Wait, what? Nobody else told me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's blasphemy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what we said? Lord, I love you.
Right.
I adore you, God.
No, it's like, no. Tell God how you feel. Because we serve a God who's big enough. If you were in that moment big enough to receive with that person and allow the person to vent and express themselves, how much bigger is God than you?
Come on, man.
We serve a God that's so big that even he knows already.
Come on.
But we serve a God that also so respectful that says, I'm not going to intrude in your situation or in your life, or to say, I already know what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go and say it.
Right.
But no, he
lied.
He said, if you don't reveal it to me, I'm not gonna mess with it.
Ooh-wee. I like the way you put that.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess I'm saying this to say that we serve a big enough and a strong enough God that's not petty, and for a big enough God for you to say, "Hey, God, I don't like this crap."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's okay. I understand how you feel. I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It might not necessarily change the assignment completely or anything like that.
Right.
But it's like, okay, I'm just letting you know that you've had an opportunity to really express how you feel. I'm not gonna damn you to hell or nothing like that for you expressing yourself. And you know, what you think is hard, it's really not that hard.
Right.
Because my word says, yoke is easy, my burdens are light. Just like you said, I'm thinking I'm gonna do all this and all this stuff. But it's like, no, I ain't. Who told you to do that?
Right.
I just told you to talk to him. No, matter of fact, I ain't even tell you. I just told you to listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's it.
How easy is that?
Like my man Music's old child, just listen.
Just listen.
Shout out to Music.
Word.
I love him. But the thing is, man, what we do is we try to incorporate somebody else's assignment into ours. Like we try to, let me put it to you this way. We try to take our assignment and do it like somebody else did a totally different assignment.
Yes.
It's like,
yep.
You know how they say it's like we're trying to take a square peg and put it in a round hole. The thing is, there's a place for that square peg and there's an object for that round hole.
Right.
Man,
right.
I am preaching in here.
No,
but the thing is, man.
I told you I see movies. I'm looking at it. I'm just seeing it. Yeah.
The thing is, man, it's like all you have to do is go. Do just all right, God, well, this is what you want me to do. I'm finna go do it. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't like the position you got me in.
But I trust you enough that you're not leaving me out here by myself.
Right. Can I say this? And this may mess with somebody's theology and all this other stuff, but I just gotta say it. The point I'm trying to make is I want you to see how much Jesus Christ related to us, how much he identified with us.
Yeah.
Do you know that he didn't like everything that God told him to do?
Oh, no.
He said, look, can this cup pass from me?
If it be your man, let this thing. I don't want to do this, guy.
Right.
I'm in his flesh. These whips hurt. I don't want to die.
And I'm gonna be honest. Me, I'm like, and these fools don't even deserve it.
Man. That's
They
real.
don't. Oh wait, I have to say it.
real.
Maybe Jesus probably wasn't like that, but we know. I know. I don't deserve it. He
Yeah.
died for me.
Yep.
If I had to do for me what Jesus did for me, and I was Jesus, like, nah.
He gonna do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and keep coming to me talking about, can you forgive me? And over and over. Nah, I'm good. You know?
Right. Right. It's like, you ain't finna crucify me afresh
Right.
multiple
Man.
times. You ain't finna do that, but the thing is, yeah, he kept with his assignment,
Yes.
even though he didn't
God.
like it.
Oh my God. I like the way you brought that on back around. Because if Christ would have blown his assignment, what are the repercussions that would have transpired or rippled through time? I don't even think we can't even imagine, as jacked up as this world is now, can you really imagine how exponentially worse it would be if it was even allowed to stay here? You know what I'm saying? So
Realize
blown
this.
aside, boy.
There is no other. It was his only begotten son.
Mm-hmm.
His only begotten son.
Man.
I don't think we can think past him failing his assignment.
Yeah.
We can barely imagine, but
If I had, oh my God. If every sinful deed, every sinful thought, every sinful look or gaze, every sinful word that came out of my mouth, if I had to bear that on my own, oh, bro. If it wasn't for Christ,
right,
who already took the blame for everything that we've done, you know what I'm saying, and gave us a way to be in the presence of the Father, gave us a way to know forgiveness and grace and mercy,
right.
bro. Talking about a blown assignment. If that man, look, the ultimate assignment. So that's the thing where it's like, what I love about following Christ. I was about to say Christianity, but what I love about following Christ,
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm saying, is that we serve a God who knows exactly what it is that we go through.
Exactly.
He came here
Right.
so that he can experience, you know what I'm saying, to save us, but he experienced suffering
Right.
and pain and all the stuff like that. He experienced assignments, responsibility, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's a sense to the point where when he got up, he said he got our power in his hands. And now because we're sitting right hand and Father with him in heavenly places, and we have access to everything he had access to the power that he has, it's like, okay, if he was able to overcome this,
Right.
he said greater things
Right.
that you would do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever assignment it is that we have,
Right.
you have to understand that and trust the word is true, that nothing's gonna be put more on us than we can bear.
Right.
And so whatever that assignment is, however difficult it may seem, how difficult it may look, how nobody else in your family has ever done it before, you know what I'm saying? There's no blueprint for it. Whatever the assignment is, it's not anything that we haven't already been prepared for.
Man, I'm gonna have to write this down, but this just came to mind. New mercies, same assignment. New mercies, same assignment. Because a lot of times, man, we do fail at our assignments. And we think, you know what? Man, I failed. It's over. I'm done. How can God forgive me? But the moment I wake up and do that little stretch right there and all that other stuff, I just experienced brand new grace, brand new mercy.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Each morning, His mercies are new. But you still have the same assignment. You still have the same assignment.
Man, that's good. Yeah.
So like, you might as well just do it.
Right.
Might as well just do it, man. Don't just be like, well,
Don't be Jonah.
right. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Because after you do all that running,
Right.
after you go through all that trouble from running, you still got an assignment.
Right.
It didn't go anywhere.
The only thing is, now you smell like tuna. But you still got the assignment.
You got the assignment.
You still got the assignment, man.
What would it took a 2-week journey turn into 40 years because you didn't do the assignment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
right.
want to gun roll, throw gold together and worship some other God. You want to go do this and do that and the other. Well, turn to from a 2-week journey, turn to a 40-year journey. How many situations have we been going through over and over and over again? How long have we gone this same road over and over again, and we're still going down the same road because we did not do the assignment?
Right.
And think about, man, you know what? If I'd have just did this back in '83,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. But let's okay. Let's do this. Had you done your assignment, the thing that you were tasked with doing, you wouldn't have had to put your house up for your son. Had you did what you were supposed to do, you would have had that baby instead of, now you are not only childbearing but without child, or can't have kids. You too far in age now, you feel, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do when you were younger. You decided to take the plan B. You decided to get rid of the child or something like that. This was your assignment that you aborted. This was your assignment. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes things happen to where, like, well, I said what I was supposed to say and I did what I was supposed to do. Yeah, you did. Well, you completed your part. Now it was on them. So just because a person ended up in a place that they ended up, they still have their assignment of taking heed. So let me help you out with that. Because you can say, well, no, I did what I was supposed to do. I said this, I did this, and I ministered to that person, and I prayed and fasted and did all that God told me to do. And it still ended up this way. Yeah. Kudos to you. You did your job. You did your assignment. You did your part. But now it's on that other person to accept their part of the assignment and take heed. But this is for the ones that's like, you know what, man, I done messed up too many times, and I know that God has given me chance after chance after chance, and I know there's a song that you're a God of a second chance, and I know all of this, but man, I don't think I think it's over with for me. I couldn't be further from the truth.
Right.
Couldn't be further from the truth. I heard somebody put it to me this way. They said, as long as your chest rises and falls, you still have a chance.
An opportunity, yeah.
You still have an opportunity. As long as you can breathe, inhale and exhale, you still have an opportunity. So don't say, I already messed up.
I blew it.
I blew it. And because I blew it, this person died. Or because I blew it, this person is in jail. Because I blew it. Because here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. There are times where our blown assignments cost us greatly.
Yeah.
But guess what, though? Man, I love God's word. He said, my grace is sufficient.
Come on.
Yeah, I know if you feel like this cost you a lot, but my grace is sufficient.
Right.
There's more grace that I have than it cost you.
The mess ups that you got.
Right. Not only, so, Tony, you mess up a whole lot.
But my grace is sufficient.
My grace can cover you and the 2 or 3 times Tim mess up.
Per day.
Right. You know what I mean? So, like, my grace is sufficient. So, yeah, you know, you failed quite a few times. But God has more grace than you have failures.
Yep. I like
I
that.
love. So there are only a few things that God numbers. You know, the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day.
Those few things.
Yeah. Few. There's more than a couple.
Right.
3 days in the grave, you know, and stuff like that. The 144,000 and 12 tribes and just a few things.
Yeah.
But then he goes to use words like abundance.
I see where you're going.
Right.
I see where you're going.
Sufficient.
Uh-huh.
You know, greater. Like, these are things that you can't just quantify and say, okay, yeah, greater is these many numbers.
They have no bound.
They have none. No limits.
Yes.
I love
that's
that.
Good. That's good.
I love that. That God, there are a few things that he number, but then there are a whole lot of other things that he uses abundance and sufficient and things of that nature. I love that. So yeah, you messed up. And you know, we always go to the Bible where it says, well, you know, what if I sin, you know, this many times against my brother? How often should I forgive? You know, and Jesus says 70 times 7 or something along those lines and all that other stuff. But that's how often you should forgive, right? Mm-hmm. That is quite a bit. But he says, but as for me, my grace is sufficient. Man,
yeah,
I love that. Because here's the thing.
Wow.
Who's giving the assignment?
The person that has the ability to give you the grace to complete it. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. So, you messed up. You missed the assignment. You blown the assignment. You've gone around the track 4, 5, 6, 7,000 times. You know?
Right.
And we're back here at the door of the assignment. It is not too late.
Right.
For a take 2.
Right. Come on, man.
It's not too late. Because just as Tony just said, Elder Bishop, Prophet Overseer Tony just said, his grace is sufficient. And God already knows us.
Right. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say this earlier. Go ahead.
He already knows us. He already knows our limitations. He knows our abilities. He knows our shortcomings. He knows everything about us better than we know ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, again, going back to, he's not going to put an assignment on you that you can't fulfill.
Right.
And so, therefore, don't get down.
Right.
When you look back, don't get depressed or disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stay there. There's nothing wrong with going back and looking back. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I wonder where I could have. You know what I'm saying? What would have become if I would have got the assignment the first time?
Right.
That's fine, but don't stay there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you still have time.
Right.
You know.
You know, Tim said this to me years ago. He said, "Man, you know what? God ain't surprised God ain't surprised. When we mess up, when we fail, it ain't God is like, oh, I can't believe that you did this. Yeah. Oh my me. Because he's God, he ain't gonna say, oh my God. Oh my me. But the thing is, man, God knows that you gonna fail. Well, if he already know that, why would he just make me succeed? Where would your relationship be with him if you succeeded the first time, every time? Would you need him?
Not would you need him. Would you think that you need him?
Come on, man.
If I do it right every time the first time,
right,
I'm trusting in me.
Right. But God ain't surprised. So yeah, God, he knows us. He knows we gonna fail. Mm-hmm. He knows when we gonna give up. He knows that we gonna give up. He knows all of this stuff. But I still have the assignment,
right,
to encourage you to take two. Mm-hmm. You missed your line. You blew your route. Because, I like the football analogy too. Because the thing is, if me being a wide receiver blow my route, I could cause a pick six because I blew my route. Now the enemy, the opposer, has scored on me because But then again, the affliction is only a little. Right. I love God's word,
right?
Because again, it's just a little.
Yep.
It's just a little. But the thing is, man, I want to encourage you to take two and not focus on how you messed up the last line. Not focus on, how many takes it is. Not focus on how many routes you've blown or assignments you blown. And just try again.
Yeah.
Try again. Really.
Let's watch this. Even because I've been in my head the whole time, like going back to the football analogy. That was just first half.
Come on, man.
About to go into halftime. This is halftime. Let's reset.
Right.
Let's regain plan. Let's get back with the coach, which Christ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. First half didn't look that good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here is the plan.
Right.
Because in order for us to fulfill the assignment, we have to have a game plan.
Right.
And the best game plan writer is Christ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's God, because, and I say Christ and God and Holy Spirit, we know it's triune being. Because
we know that, somebody else maybe.
For those that don't know. Yeah. Because God stands outside of space and time.
Right.
And so he sees the beginning, the middle, and the end all at the same time. Who better would you want to write your plays for you besides the one who actually sees the end from the beginning? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I said this before. My friend Marco, he talked about Madden vision, because John Madden sat in the box and he can see, the defense is in this cover. Mm-hmm. They're playing man, or they're playing ISO or whatever it is. They're in cover 2 or cover 3. Right. John Madden can see that from where he is. But we serve a God that says way higher than John Madden ever did. Mm-hmm. And not only, he Bill Belichick, he already know your playbook. Sorry, had to do it.
I'm glad God ain't petty. I'm glad God ain't petty. That's all I'm saying. He all in the middle of his point. He had to stop to be petty. Ain't there something? You about to blow the assignment.
But no, God already knows what your opposition is going to do. God already knows your feelings about it. He already knows your fears. Mm-hmm. Even though he didn't give them to you, but he knows what you have. Because he's like, I equip you with everything except fear.
Mm-hmm.
I equip you. I equip you with more than the fear that you have, that you've gotten from somebody else. But anyway, he knows all about your assignment. And the thing is, he tasked you with what he know you can do.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
And tell you the truth, it's not that every assignment we have to do it on our own. Our assignment is to encourage you to overcome. Mm-hmm. That's something that I have done aside from Tim for a long time. This is something that Tim has done aside from me for a long time. And this is God said, hey, I want you to do a podcast, and I want you to talk about overcoming. Now, a lot of times we sit and we were like, man, what we gonna talk about? What we gonna talk about? Our assignment is to talk about overcoming. Mm-hmm. The goal is for you to overcome. Now, and we are, at first down and second down and third down, we ain't finna be 3 and out.
Right.
We don't believe in punting.
Go for it on 4 and 30.
We go for it. 4th and 99.
Right.
But we know who to get the ball to, man.
Right.
And that's part of the issue that we have is sometimes he's like, man, I got to do it. If I can't give the ball to nobody else. It's all on me. I got to do it. No, it's, all right, Jesus, I did my part. Here you go.
Yep. Oh, I thought you were Brady. My bad. I thought Jesus, yes. Yes, you get a ball to Jesus. Man.
Y'all was saying, they just alike. Not at all.
Man. But man, look, I talking about this particular subject here, man, has been amazing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't care who you are. There are some things in life that everybody experiences.
Right.
Just like we all experience breathing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all experience success. We're all experience failure. And we're all going to experience at some point in time in our life a blown assignment.
Right.
But again, the encouraging part is that just because you blew that assignment does not mean that the game is over.
Right.
All right. Get back up. Dust yourself off. Get back to work. Go back to the assignment. If you missed the assignment the first time, go back to the play caller.
Yeah.
Okay, God, I messed up. God, show me the assignments that I've blown. Because sometimes we don't even know the assignment that we messed up on. So it's like, okay, God, show me the assignments that I messed up on.
Right.
Give me the game plan so we can get it done.
Right.
All right. And so again, we just want to encourage you all. It's not the end. Just because you blew it, don't mean it's over.
Right.
All right. Your last words, man?
Man, that was good.
All right.
We can. Yep.
How can they find us, man?
Oh, man. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, or any Apple Podcasts. What else we got? We even got an email. Reach out to us, at rawtalkchristianpodcast at Gmail. Uh-huh. Because, man, we want to hear from you, even in the comments, we love to see what you're saying. And we need some encouragement too,
right.
So we take all of that and we take even the criticism,
Definitely.
With love. Give it with love too. I'm just saying, but you can reach us on all major media platforms.
Cool. Also, if you may know somebody that needs to hear this. Share it with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, we're not looking for clicks. We're not looking for views. We're not looking for subscribers or anything like that. We don't have like a certain. We ain't looking for money. You know, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we want to do is what the assignment is, that's what we want to basically encourage. So if you know somebody needs to hear this or any of our other podcasts we've done before, share it. Okay, and you know, again, like TV just said. It does us good too to get some encouragement every now and then. We ain't begging because we ain't come here for this. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that it's good to have interaction.
Right.
We're trying to build a community.
Right.
And in a community, we gotta have communication.
Right.
So if there's something that you all want to hear about, if there's something y'all want us to talk about or anything like that, hey, let us know.
Just give us something to talk about. I'm sorry.
Go, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah. All that.
But yeah. Let us, just reach out to us, okay? Hey, as always, man, always have a blast.
Yeah.
When we get a chance to do these podcasts. And so until next time, this has been Raw Talk Christian Podcast. My name is Tim.
And I'm Tony.
And we'll see you all next time. Later.
Peace.